to get to know if I could be.
Hi! So I'm extremely happy to be recording this video just because I just feel so much better about being in college right now. Whereas just a couple of days ago I was not feeling it, you know what I mean? But now I feel better. And I just want to talk about my experience here so far and I guess some college advice and just some reminders because I felt so stupid coming in just because I during my summer. Okay, so I graduated in May from my high school and then also from my college because I got my associate's degree during my last 2 years of high school, right? So I graduated in May and everything, but I guess my official graduation for my college was in this August, because I took one more college class before, I was done during the summer. So I guess I think I was so overwhelmed with school so that when I got my break with school during the summer, kind of, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to think about it anymore. And it was just I needed an entire just month to myself to just kind of think about just kind of think about nothing and then think about me. I needed some rejuvenation. I needed that period. And I feel like my summer was not that long enough in order for me to have that. So, after that all happened during my summer, I came into school with a really jagged memory of what I should be doing. Literally, I was oh my god, I'm here at school. It felt like I was just a new student. You completely don't know anything. You don't know how to even do your work. That's literally how I felt. I was just this is so different. I don't know what to do. And maybe that's because I chose all online classes for my first semester here. Again, I'm here at the University of Arizona. Sorry, that was kind of late, but yeah. So maybe that's why I was struggling. I chose a new realm for myself, which is online, and I was just oh my god. And I live on campus, so it was just it took me a time. It took time for me to adjust to it because I'm I just feel like I'm not even at school, even though I'm at school. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't in that schedule anymore. It was kind of just on my own time, and that was kind of hard for me to find. And now I feel better about it. Mostly because it's more than a month in of school now, and I have to feel better about it. Otherwise, I would just fail all my classes. But other than that fact, it was more about just kind of getting into a routine and then really looking at college as it being high school again. Honestly, for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe because I was so overwhelmed, I made everything more harder than it really was. And then I kind of forgot that I had this freedom in in with school, at least. Like just yesterday, because we're getting ready to start our new schedule, registrations for next semester. And so for some reason, I just completely forgot, or not even forgot, but yesterday when I was doing that, I got back into the rhythm of making my schedule again. And I was oh, okay, yes, I can take any classes that I want, you know what I mean? And before when I came in, I was just choosing a major, and then I just chose a minor that best fit me. So, and then I noticed after I didn't like that, I was whoa, they chose my classes for me. Why am I here? You know what I mean? So I think I was so overwhelmed with everything. I just came in, chose something, and I didn't really think about what I was setting myself up for. Whoa, I don't want them to be choosing my classes for me. And I noticed that because even with certain classes that I'm taking right now, I had to drop one because one, I was I do not like this class. And it took me a minute because I was just oh my gosh, I have to be doing the work. I can't be a bad student, not do the work. But then I noticed it just wasn't me. And the whole major didn't fit me because I was just like, is this what the whole, course said is going to be about? I don't know if I want to continue with this. And so I changed, and I'm happy I changed because it was ridiculous. I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't for me. That's all I'm going to say. The major wasn't for me. Um, but other classes I took, like right now I have a human services minor, and I'm really enjoying some of the classes that I'm taking, and I'm really happy about them. But yesterday, to get to the point, yesterday when I was doing my class registration, I really noticed. I was like, whoa, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to take the classes that I want to take. You know what I mean? I don't want to be forced to take anything. And so um, that's what really like made me so much more happy about being here, because I was just like, now I'm here for a reason. I knew I came here with some intentions, and I'm not gonna let these majors really define the what I want, because really some of the classes and majors I'm like, okay, I don't want to take this. Like, this is just ridiculous. And most of the times it's not like really like clear. Like, what am I going to do with this major? You know what I mean? And with that major, it wasn't clear. So I had to leave it. And so right now, I just kind of just wanted to say that I'm feeling good about being here now, because now again, like I said, it's high school all over again. Don't make it more complicated than it really is. Like, I made it more complicated. I don't know why. Maybe because I was just going through stuff, but I made it more like 100 freaking times more complicated. Like, it's really not that complicated. So, first advice is literally to just treat college as you would in high school. Fill out your course, your course sheet, everything as you would, as you have been for the last 4 years in high school. Do it the same way you do when you come to college. Because certain majors may not be for you. Certain minors may not be for you. You know what I mean? And if you come here with already intentions of what you want to be, what you want to do, you know what classes you want to take. You know what I mean? And so, literally, take the time, like you would have done in high school, to go through all of those courses and be like, I don't think I want to take that. Do the same thing when you get to college. Of course, it's going to be 100 more courses than it is when you were looking at the ones in high school, because there's not that many courses compared to college. But you have to take the time to do that for yourself. Otherwise, you're literally going to be setting yourself up for failure, because you don't want to take courses that you don't care about, especially when you're spending like $28,000 just to be here. You know what I mean? So take the courses you want, and money, your strive for being here, everything else will work itself out. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And if you want to be involved, you can be involved. If you choose the courses that you're really passionate about, you'll be here for the right thing. So yeah, that's really pretty much, I just had to say, I had to get off my mind, because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, people have to know, these situations, because I'm pretty sure people come to college and they're like, they just get intimidated, like college, like, whoa. And clearly I already had a pre-mindset of like, wow, college is like, it is as high school. You can take whatever. And that's, for some reason, I lost that on the way. I forgot that like you have just as much as freedom to take your classes. At least at my school, I had a lot of freedom taking different courses. And so when I came to my college, for some reason along the way, I lost that. But I'm back into that. So that's why I just want to like say to you guys, don't forget what you did in high school. Don't. It does matter what you do, or at least what you like to do. It matters when you make the next step in your life. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I wanted to say and what I wanted to share. Other than it being pretty good here at the U of A, I guess I'll say what I'm involved in. I'm VP of Finances for our Hall Council, because I'm just interested in that. And I work at Papa John's, and which is great. I'm in the program called Black, and it is where I'm with a lot of other kids that are also Black, that where we kind of just share a space and share knowledge on, injustices against us, and mostly just be each other's support system. So I'm really happy about that aspect in my life. I like to be involved in that way. Um, and then other than that, my major, um, and yes, it is major because it's creative writing. And the reason I chose creative writing was because of how much freedom I get to have with choosing my courses. Like, and personally, me, I am literature and I am all writing based. So yes, I chose a major that was towards that. Ultimately, I do want to be a doctor, so my minor is in pre-health to just get all of those science prereqs, for med school handled. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, so that's everything that I'm pretty much involved in here. What I'm doing, some plans that I have is to, of course, be in internships and be involved in any way that I can, to be honest, because I'm just that person and I love that about myself. And yeah, other than, the freshman 15 and constantly sleeping because you gotta get those 8 hours, Other than that, college has been great. There's been a lot of like hangouts already, and I'm actually enjoying my time here. So I just kind of just wanted to update everyone on that because it has been a struggle, just for a little bit, at least for that first month. Good thing it's only been this first month that where it will be a struggle. I have everything figured out now, so I'm just like happy it won't be as crazy anymore. But other than that, everything's good, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm happy for you guys for tuning in and everything. And I hope that I helped. Like, I really do. I know that college is just a big thing for everyone, so I hope I helped. But thank you.
Don't touch my head.